all this?
So, yeah. Just when you thought Monster Hunter Oceans will never happen, a glimmer of hope reaches the surface in Wilds. And it is none other than the Lord of the Seas. Let's talk about that door, shall we? What is up, my Ammonites? It's your boy Guy, and welcome back to another episode of Monster Hunter Oceans. Now, when I made this little franchise talking about this sort of thing, I've been speculating for a long time on how it may be possible for Capcom to implement underwater exploration, as well as the implementation of our beloved Lagiacrus. And if you were there to see me do the live stream there, which I'm sure you'll see in the link description down below right there, as well as a compilation of some of the best moments, you will know that I absolutely love Lagiacrus. He is not only my first flagship, but also my favorite, but actually has been confirmed by Capcom themselves that Lagiacrus is number 3 of the most favorite monsters to hunt of all time. Well, if we're gonna be honest, it's probably number 1 right about now, thanks to the very special features that our beloved Lord of the Seas just acquired. And with that being said, which brings me to his little battle arena. Now, as you know, in the base game, before all the other implements have been put in place, underwater exploration has been, limited, to say the least. You can collect things while you're swimming, and you can get to areas where no other monster could. But of course, there's no underwater combat of any sort. That is, until the Mad Lads in Capcom actually made Lagiacrus return into Monster Hunter Wilds, specifically in the Scarlet Forest. I mean, it's pretty obvious where else would he be? I mean, the Scarlet Forest is basically water at the bottom floor. So where else is he gonna swim? But not only did they give him the specific place in the Scarlet Forest, they even gave him a specific battle arena which would allow him to do his underwater shenanigans. Even allowing him having a super move that can actually cause a massive whirlpool and a crackling thunderstorm that can be felt not only while people fight him underwater, but can even be felt from surface level land. So that actually got me thinking, what other areas can we expect since the door has been opened for underwater exploration and combat? So yeah, not only since Lagiacrus was the first to return and opening a door to making underwater combat much more awesome, even bringing back the Clutch Claw, allowing it to be more effective in underwater melee, and of course using the Slinger as long-range combat, as well as using the environment to their advantage. underwater combat, I would actually suspect might possibly be one of the better things that Capcom has done since the beginning of Tri. It's a very new system, as before, Tri has kind of been limited on their resources in underwater combat. I mean, yes, you can use your weapon, but you're pretty clumsy whilst underwater. And half of the community absolutely loves underwater combat, while the other that are absolute landlubbers that have no business being anywhere near water actually absolutely despise underwater combat. I don't know why anyone would, but over the years, underwater combat has never really seen the light of day, and Lagiacrus has never really been the same. That is until Update 2 of Monster Hunter Wilds, which is actually a massive surprise if you haven't seen any of my reactions, as well as my gameplays regarding our beloved sea monster. Now it actually got me thinking, what other possible underwater creatures would we expect in the future? And what other environments would we be expecting in the DLC? So that actually got me thinking, Monster Hunter Oceans. I mean, of course, obviously, Capcom has to do a lot of work on the implementations because, you know, there's still a lot of quite the war going on, and I, for one, am not exactly complaining too much. I mean, the crashes need to be fixed here and there, and it's certainly not perfect, to say the least. But at the end of the day, I'm still playing Monster Hunter Wilds, and I still love it. And I especially love it more than ever thanks to the reintroduction of our beloved Lord of the Seas, the king of all Leviathans, Lagiacrus. And now that actually makes me wonder, since that door has been opened, what can we really expect to see make their return as well? I mean, we haven't seen Gobel in a long time, and I'm pretty sure there are a lot more creatures that are swimming in our Monster Hunter world's depths. We might actually see cephalopods. I mean, Zuwu and Nuoldra are both cephalopods, and quite dangerous ones at that, whilst on land. So, I think I'd like to imagine what it would look like if the squids, the octopi, and the cuttlefish find themselves underwater once again in the world of Monster Hunter. Oh, imagine the terror that would bring. Imagine other creatures like the crustaceans. I mean, we've seen them on land, but are there any hiding in the depths below? Hell, we might actually see Sideus make his grand return.
I mean, there's extremely strong evidence supporting this. I mean, if you weren't paying attention to the summer festival, you would actually be listening to the diva singing the same music that is in the end credits of Monster Hunter Tri that's being played after you defeat the Great White Whale Dragon. And it would be very interesting if we hear the battle music as well. But I digress.
I mean, obviously, he's gonna have his unique stage, very much like Kul Tarath has her Caverns of El Dorado. And, of course, we may actually also see Nakarkos, or even Abyssal Lagiacrus make his return. Because, as we know, there are a lot of monsters hiding in the ocean depths. And of course, that actually makes me wonder, will we see environments going on that? Or will there be just another map outside of the Forbidden Lands? Because, well, there not only do we have the underwater segments that kind of are up in the air right now, because the Fated Four hasn't exactly been the Fated Four as of late, because the one missing member of the Fated Four is missing. I mean, we've seen Glavenus make his return in Iceborne, even having an acidic variant. We also had Mizutsune show up actually twice. First in Rise, and then again in Wilds. Even Astalos made his appearance in Sunbreak as well. But then, where's Gammoth? I mean, obviously, she's been missing for years. But I'm sure at some point she might get her grand return, but she's obviously gonna need a specific cold environment to make her grand entrance. I mean, it certainly ain't gonna be the frosty cliffs back in Wilds, cause steep cliffs and a mammoth, that does not exactly mix. But back to underwater exploration. Since that battle arena has been introduced to us, it's actually got me speculating. If this is how we get our toes wet, imagine if we go a little deeper underwater. I mean, they can have that same system that they got going on, having the basic clutch claw, the same grappling techniques, the slinger ammos, even the environments themselves. We might actually see turf wars happen underwater. That would be an especially unique feature that is I, for one, would absolutely love to see. I mean, you can even imagine Sideus going up against Nakarkos. As I mentioned before, I'm sure you've already seen it in my other video, also in the link below. But oh man, that would be quite a sight to behold. Two titans of the tidal depths below, fighting to the death, like a sperm whale hunting a giant squid. Oh, that would be a titanic matchup. Or even Lagiacrus going up against against a cephalopod. A lot like the ones that we see on land. But, oh, that would be a very interesting battle. I mean, we all know Lagiacrus is known to be the Lord of the Seas. And he is also well established to be a terror of the coastal shorelines. But that actually makes me wonder, what kind of monsters would he be facing whilst he is in his domain? I mean, we could be seeing Plesioth make his return as well. We haven't actually seen Piscine Wyverns in quite a while since Sunbreak. And obviously no one's really paying attention to the fish, but I actually kind of find them intriguing in their beta minuscule way. I mean, it would actually if we bring back Piscine Wyverns and make them cool again, I mean, we have a snow shark. That was pretty cool. Pun intended. But, yeah. Imagine Plesioth and some other creatures that we can expect in the waters below. Or, we can actually, if we're gonna stick to Leviathans, I would love to see an eel-type Leviathan. Or even snake wyverns. We haven't seen those in a long time. I mean, the only one that we have seen is, well, I actually can't really think of the name at the top of my head right now, but yeah, he was the only one. But imagine if there were more snake wyverns out there. I mean, there are so many possibilities. And with this one update that Capcom actually released to us, hunters, now that we've got our toes really wet thanks to Lagaya Chris, possibilities are absolutely endless at this point. I mean, we just need to be brave enough to take on the seas. I mean, if I was to dare to be extra bold, and we all do have the Paloraptors, aka the secrets, I like to imagine that we might actually have yet another mounted creature that we can conquer the seas with. Having a dolphin or some kind of marine reptile, some sort of marine leviathan to help us navigate the waters.
And just as I was talking about dolphins or special mounts, I found this cute little dolphin here. So, if you like what is going on and if you want to boop the little snoot, please hit the like and subscribe button. It would make him most absolutely happy. So, he demands all the boops. So subscribe to Boop the Snoot. He wants all the boops.
That would be a very unique way of making combat. I mean, we've done it with the Palamutes. We've done it with the secrets. So again, possibilities are absolutely endless. But obviously, we gotta implement things better so that hunters can actually enjoy things better. But I'm not here to complain about all the problems that Capcom is currently dealing with or the politics behind it, because I'm just a normal guy trying to enjoy something that is absolutely awesome. But anyway, what do you guys think do you guys think that underwater combat will come back to us in its full glory like it did back in Try? And if so, what are your thoughts on the whole thing? Do you guys want to stay on land? Or are you guys brave enough to go in the watery depths below? Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind going up against a certain mermaid again. Or even the Namiel. I mean, who knows? We might even have variants of those kind of monsters. Because I would absolutely love to see them again. But as always, if you did enjoy this video and you have thoughts, leave your comments below. And as always, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that jazz. Get lucky today. And as always, I will see you guys in the next dive. Yen bye!